Hello. Thanks for stopping by. This is the last round of the first week of 3v3 Grand Arena. This was a pretty good round. My opponent got pretty stuck, and I got to do some fun things with some of the teams, so I hope you enjoy. Well, my opponent has, I believe, done all of his attacking. He didn't get very far. He got stuck on my Newt B1 Druidica team, which I'm a little surprised by. But when I look at my opponent's defenses, there's a lot of questions I have. So he managed to one round everything on this side, which honestly is not unexpected. I didn't put anything super great there. Last I looked, he never attacked my fleets. I'm wondering if that changed. Nope, he had no interest in attacking my fleets. So he's still got an hour and a half before the round is over, so he might come back and attack, but we'll see. For his teams, I'm pretty confused by a lot of them. The Night Sisters is fine, that's a solid team. This team is odd. I don't think it's bad, there's just no leader. I'm not entirely sure what the Kenobi teams try to do, and then First Order is good. But the Kenobi team is still decent. Like, that's going to be annoying to get through. And then we get to this side. I have no idea what this is. You have a potential resistance lead, but not in the leader slot. Instead, you have a resistance character with no lead. And then you have CLS, which just, it doesn't make sense to me. Then you got Phasma leading Scion and Fallen. It's like, yeah, Phasma's lead can be generalist. Her lead is basically, they have a 20% chance to call a random ally. For First Order, it's 60%. If the ally had advantage, they regain it. And then First Order allies gain advantage and can't be critically hit and have potency. But some of this works on everyone. So it's like, I could see trying to make Phasma lead work in non-First Order. I think a 20% chance to assist is terrible as a lead, because it's 1 in 5. But it's not necessarily bad, but I don't know what this is doing. And then the Jedi Revan team, it's like, I understand the 5-man teams that have Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, but in a 3-man team, you don't have Bastila for all of the buffs. So it's like, yeah, you have Yoda to spread the buffs, but you're not getting the buffs. He'll still get Yoda's tenacity up and protection up, and whatever Yoda can steal from the enemy team with Master Stroke. And I think Revan grants defense pen. Gains critical damage up in Foresight. No, it's only for Revan. Thought he handed out a buff. Is it his basic? Alright, I don't know where he hands out a buff. I could have sworn he handed out a buff, but maybe it was somebody else's kit. Alright, so yeah, there is not a lot of buffs for Fulcrum to Omnom. So, not really sure what the plan is with these teams. The Jedi one, it's still like massive relics, so I need to do something strong into it. But I have solid options. Alright, I'm probably going to trooper that, although that's going to be sketchy. But I'm going to clear this weird bottom just to see maybe there's something logical behind it. So So we're going to use Darth Revan and Bastila to deal with this Jedi Revan team, because I'm a little concerned about it. And because I'm a little concerned, I'm actually going to bring in a third. Yeah, you guys don't get to do stuff. They both have tenacity, so I don't really want to do her AoE yet. Now we can do it. Okay, that is the Death Mark trigger. Yeah. They got one attack off that I dodged. Alright. Phasma, Scion, and Bastila. This I'm a little worried about. But I feel like Palp should be able to handle it. I just don't know who I want as the third. Nah, I need my son in case he has bugs somewhere. Yeah, let's take Probe Droid. So I'm going to try and lock down Bastila because I don't want her doing anything. So, Bastila, you don't get to go. And that gets me around Scion. Okay, I don't think I have enough damage here. No! I wanted Probe Droid to explode on somebody. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Scion. Alright, we're going to lock down Scion. Come on, Palpatine! You can do it! Just don't let them take turns. Yeah, let's stun him. Ooh, didn't get the stun even though I had shock on him. Okay, that's... Oh no, he had another one already? And this is why control characters are kind of ridiculous. Because I don't need damage, apparently. I just control the battlefield to a disgusting degree. Well, that went well. Now, the resistance thing. this should be fine. Alright, we're gonna kill Luke off first. Then we're gonna kill Ray. And then we get to kill other Ray. How come Ahsoka can't be dodged? Alright, what's back here? Okay, we've got Poggle Lead, Bad Batch, Karth, Poggle Lead, Ewoks. Okay. Nothing I'm actually worried about. So, of the teams left, this one worries me the most. And I really don't think they have enough damage to get through it, so we're just gonna take Sky Guy and Fives. It's because Fives has the most HP, so he lets me stay in my stances longer. And I don't really care about when Bindo does his thing, because Anakin means no one can revive, so Bindo doesn't serve a purpose here. And goodbye, Jody. Ooh, he lived. Alright. Nest. Is it a high tenacity nest? Because that one messed me up in the first round. Speed and potency? And low tenacity? What is this mod? Okay. I'm just going to explain this again until I stop seeing people do this. You don't want protection on Nest. Just like you don't want protection on Grievous. You don't want protection on any of the Padme team. My guess is the reason he put so much protection on Nest is because he thinks protection up, which she gains every time you attack her, 40% bonus protection. Oh, that actually might be protection-based. Still don't think it's protection-based. So, protection up is health-based, so that it functions before you have protection gear. I'm assuming bonus protection in her thing also is health-based. So, having more protection doesn't help her. Having more health means more bonus protection. It's kind of illogical, but they had to code it that way so that this ability works before you hit Gear 6. Because before a character hits Gear 6, they don't have protection. So gaining bonus protection would give them nothing. This one I'm pretty sure it works that way, but I'm a little unsure. I'm just going to look it up quickly. Yeah, it's bonus protection equal to 40% of her health. So, any bonus protection effect is based on your health pool. So having this massive protection pool is helping you less. Yes, she has more effective base HP, because you get more from protection mods than you do get from HP mods. Protection mods give you 24%, health mods give you 16%, but that far is outweighed by having your effects be based on max health. So, let's say, instead of 26,000 extra protection, she'd have 16,000 extra HP. This means anytime she's attacked, she'd get 40% of that extra 16,000 HP instead of not getting anything. So 40% of 16,000 HP is somewhere like 6,000 extra health every single time. And then that continues to stack because of her ability. Nest also has 0 protection recovery ability. All of her abilities, her durability is from bonus protection and health steal. So as the game, or as the fight goes on, she gains critical damage and health steal stacking. So the idea behind Nest is you want a very high health pool so that she can't be one-shot, and then as soon as she's attacked, she gets this massive barrier of bonus protection, which is based on max health, so that she can't be killed. If you have a low health pool, when she takes a turn, it's more likely she's going to get one shot from full health. So that's kind of why you want HP. You want tenacity so that she can't be controlled. One of the ways to beat Nest is to stun her, wait for her to take a turn, and then hit her with something really hard. Or, like I'm about to do, is use Jedi Knight Revan to constantly attack her while she has that bonus protection. And then every time I attack her, there's a tenacity versus potency check. And if I win that check, I lower her max HP. Eventually getting her max HP low enough that I can just murk her. Although I did use some of the Jedi that I wanted, but I think I'm going to take Jolie and Yoda. I am going to focus not on Nest first, though. Just because it's going to take too long to kill Nest, and I want Chirrut dead. Oh, come on. That should have... Wow, Nest already triggered Savior. That's terrifying. This might not work, just because the Nest is a high enough relic that she's just killing characters. Alright, let's start working on her max health. Spread the foresight. And let's just kill off Baze. Alright, Nest, it's just you and me now. Stun? There we go, I win. Because now I'm going to continuously lower her max health because she has such low tenacity until the point where I can just one-hit her. So we're just going to auto, and you can start to see her health, and she's dead. And that's why people recommend having high tenacity Nest. Because like my first round, this counter wouldn't have worked if it was a high tenacity Nest, because if I can't get that max health down, she's immortal. We're gonna use Grievous to deal with this. Let's kill off Executioner first. We're gonna kill Masked Kylo if I get the chance, but I think I'm gonna be stuck behind Unmasked, and so we'll have to kill him first. It's just Masked Kylo does much more damage. Although I'm killing off my droids, which is not the best. Alright, let's just kill off Unmasked. Alright, not a clean battle. Grievous is never a clean battle. I really should put him on defense. Yeah, let's see if Imperial High Command can get it done. Give it to Stark, because currently Stark hits the hardest, just because he's the only relic trooper I have. Kill off Asajj. Interesting. I'm not quite sure why Daka got in there. Okay, that almost went bad. But go Imperial Troopers, you guys are awesome. Alright, so fleets. That is one heck of a rebel fleet. And I'm gonna have to do a home 1 mirror. Okay, Why does he have the rebels not with the rebel? I feel like he deployed his 4 squads and then just threw random stuff in. Because I don't know what's going on anymore. You know what? Let's try Biston's U-Wing in the reinforcements. Or not the reinforcements, in the main line. Supposedly, this is one of the better lines. Biston's U-Wing isn't that geared up for me. But supposedly, it's better than Ghost. Yeah, I really need to gear Biston. And Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm aware I'm not bringing in the last reinforcements. I never get to it anyway. Oh, that's what that guy was doing with his mods. He's auto-modding. Dang it. I can never land that protection debuff. No! That's not good. Alright, we're gonna hit Anakin. Nah, let's see if we can kill boss. There we go. Goodbye, distance you. Probably should not have done that ability there, but we're gonna bring in Ghost and kill off Anakin. Almost. Does this actually call 2 random allies? Call a random ally. So, in this situation, using this ability doesn't serve any purpose, so the basic gets the same thing done. It might do a little bit more damage, but I think I'm actually going to lose this fight, though. Yep. Alright, he just had a lot of damage with those ships. Alright, so this is going to be a cleanup. And I'm going to try First Order here. We're not going to go with turn meter this time. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so Vader, you need to be hunted because I don't want you getting turn meter. That's what hunted does, right? Deal less without a turn attacks and can't make gain. Okay, yeah. And now he's dead! Well, there goes my TIE fighter. Oh well, shouldn't matter. Kylo Ren's gotten one hunted buff, now he hits like a truck. That was clean. Definitely did not need to bring in the extra ships. But now I need to finish off this, which is going to be the Taunt Fleet. Or the Tank Fleet. Yeah, we'll bring in you in the front. He doesn't tank unless he's reinforcements, but still a good ship. This should be fine. I killed off most of the good ships. Though bringing mass debuffs against Ahsoka is probably not the best idea. See if I can nuke Ahsoka down. Almost. Okay, it's Rey's Millennium Falcon. Let's call in some buzz droids. Okay, those counterattacks hurt. They both dodged? Really? Yeah, Kylo's about to kill me. How did they... I understood what Kylo dodged, because he had foresight. I thought about that after I hit the button. But why did Rey's Falcon have to dodge? Alright, I don't think I can kill them off. I'm starting to get Empire Fleet built up, but... for now, it is very much a work in progress. Alright, I'm actually gonna try and kill Kylo. Just because I think I can kill him faster. Yeah, we'll bring in Poe. Actually, I might be able to kill Rey here. Okay, that's Rey dead. Stun! Okay, we actually got the win. Just took some effort. Alright, so here I should be able to work on some feats. Because he put some pretty low gear stuff out. So what specific feats do I need? Rebel fighters. Using 3 members of Rogue One. So I think my opponent's done attacking. And even if he isn't, I don't think he's got enough to get through everything. He used so many good fleets, he's not getting through my fleets, so... for the Rogue One feat, I think I'm going to get the Ewoks down to 1 member, let it time out, and then get the feat. Oh, there's no tech here. Interesting. 'Cause my Rogue One... how terrible is my Rogue One? It's pretty bad.
Download your favorite podcast.
Yeah, I don't think that's winning against any of these teams at full strength.
On us.
Well, I feel like this might actually... or not... no, not true. Cassian. Alright, so I'm assuming my Rogue One can't. So... and then Rebel Fighters. What Rebel Fighters do I have? Rebel Fighters is Rogue One. It's also Wedge, Biggs, and Kara would be a decent team. Still not very high. I'm gonna do them against Geos. See if they can win. So, Wedge lead for the damage, Biggs, and Kara. Let's see if they can beat Poggle-led Geos. Well, that's not a good start. Nah. Alright, so I'm not getting Rebel Fighter kills. Vader, you don't like bugs. They live on the sand planet. You hate sand. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it is Relic 7 Vader versus that. CLS should be able to handle this by himself. It's like, I know Malik could, but I'm curious if CLS can. Okay, CLS can. Alright. Time to set up the Ewoks. And we'll use... Yeah, we'll use Malik. We'll leave Scout. Or Tebow. Might have to leave Tebow. Yeah, we're leaving Tebow. Alright. I'm gonna cut this part out because nobody wants to sit here for 4 minutes. Alright. Ewoks are ready. Now, if these guys can't beat Tebow by himself, I'm going to be incredibly sad. There we go. So that got me the feat. Yeah, let's see if Boba can solo Bad Batch. He doesn't have tech, so he's missing a lot of the stuns. Goodbye, Wrecker. Wow, dodged. Okay, MOBA cannot solo Bad Batch. That's interesting. Like, Bad Batch is incredibly good. Let's just do these two. Let's just get it over with. I don't think anything can be learned from seeing who can solo Hunter and Echo. Alright. Well, that is this round. My opponent technically has another 40 minutes to attack, but he has no way to get through my fleets. I guarantee it. So I really don't think he's going to attack, and even if he does, he's not going to get very far. If something interesting happens, I'll probably add it to the video, but if you don't see anything after this, then that's it. But hope everyone had a good weekend, and until next time.